So what's one of the best neighborhoods to move into in Seattle in 2022? Well, today I'm going to take you into one of my favorite neighborhoods that I think is a great place to move to if you are coming to Seattle for the first time and you really want to explore the city and all that it has to offer. Hey there, thanks for tuning in. If you like videos like this, be sure to hit subscribe right now on our YouTube channel so that you can see all of our latest content and everything we're putting out there about Seattle and the real estate market. So, you're thinking about moving to Seattle in 2022? Well, listen up, because one of my favorite neighborhoods that you need to consider moving to is Beacon Hill. Now, Beacon Hill has not always been the most famed neighborhood of Seattle to move into or live in, but it offers so many different things that I think are so important for a new buyer who's moving to the city. The first thing that it offers is a lot of public transit. So Beacon Hill sits just south of the International District and Capitol Hill, right up on the hill that overlooks downtown Seattle. There's a beautiful park that you can sit in and see all of the city as well as the water. So you do get some views from Beacon Hill, but more important than that, you actually have a ton of transit options. There's a ton of buses in Beacon Hill that run directly into Capitol Hill and downtown, as well as the light rail. And with the new light rail expansion, it's a really great place to start your journey. If you want to go north or south from Beacon Hill, you can get easily anywhere in the city, and pretty soon there's going to be a light rail that goes through the Beacon Hill area onto the east side. So it's a really great hub for transportation. It also has views, but beyond that, Beacon Hill still has more affordable housing. So there is some housing that isn't quite as expensive as other houses in Seattle, so you can still find a single family home if that's what you're looking for. There are a lot of new construction townhomes that are being built in Beacon Hill, so there are a lot of affordable options at the lower end of the price range, but there are also a lot of options at the highest end of the price range in terms of new construction and townhomes. Again, you can buy a single family home. There are some condos in Beacon Hill, not big high rises, but there are some complexes, and a lot of those on the north end of Beacon Hill actually offer great views of the water and downtown, so it could be a really great place to live if you want to be in a condo as well. So all three types of housing are in Beacon Hill. Great transportation, great access to the city, and great views. But even more than that, Beacon Hill is getting a ton of hype with all of the new restaurants going in on Beacon Ave. So Beacon Ave is the strip of the neighborhood that is really popular for a bunch of different restaurants and shops, and they're getting new restaurants every single day. There's a ton of options where you can go out to eat. There's a brewery. There are a lot of things you can do, and it's super accessible from other parts of the city because of that transportation. So I think Beacon Hill is a really great place to be. There's a lot of new development coming into Beacon Hill in the transition between Beacon Hill and Central District. There's also stuff coming in on South Beacon Hill where you get closer to Seward Park. There's a ton of things to explore in Beacon Hill, and I think it's one of the best places to move in the city in 2022. So if you're thinking about buying or you're thinking about exploring a new neighborhood, be sure to put Beacon Hill on your list and go check it out. If you have questions about where else to buy in Seattle or how to sell your home in Seattle, be sure to reach out to us because we are here to help and we'd love to help you strategize. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next week.